Hey guys, last one of the day. You're listening to a guy named Nate Young from the album Stay Asleep, Regression Volume 2 from 2011. Nate Young is in a group, Wolf Eyes, I believe. Some more abstract, noisier type of stuff. So in this one, we are going to talk about one that amazed me and has stuck with me. It's called The Transmutation of Ike Garuda, and it was a 2-issue mini from Epic Comics by Elaine Lee and a guy named James Sherman. Covers, lovely covers. And Elaine Lee, the reason I bought it was because of Elaine Lee, and the reason I know her is from this Starstruck. This is the graphic novel issue that I picked up of Starstruck. I've also got a bunch of the issues in comic book form as well. There's a look at a bit of the insides. This is William Kaluta on art in this one, whose stuff I really, really like. And the thing that appeals to me most about Elaine Lee is her ability to create this very unique but completely rich and immersive world. And that's definitely something that she did with Starstruck. I think the story with Starstruck was she had written it for a play, and then it, I think, mutated into a comic book, which came in this format. Then it got split up into single issues, then it got reprinted later, colored, and then I think maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I don't know, I shouldn't say, a few years ago, it got reprinted. IDW, I think, did it, and they did full color, really, really nice issues. I don't have all of those reprints yet. I think with some extra material, stuff that might have appeared in this that didn't appear in some of the original single issues. But just always really appealed to me, this book, because of that whole, it's a complex story, and it really is one of those you have to read and reread just to kind of get a feel for it and know exactly what's going on, but it's worth it when you dig into it. So, this was one of my wow cool comics orders. So here we go, book 1. Just going to turn that down a touch. I'm not sure how loud that's going. It looks like it's peaking a little bit, so we'll try there, so it doesn't drive you away. There goes the printer again, just on time. So, another sci-fi outing from Elaine Lee in this one, and this time, Ike Garuda, it talks I mean, there's a basic mission that he's going for. He has to retrieve some cubes, but it really, really digs into the idea of, they have these transporters, and I mean, first issue, first page, our hero is in this transporter type of device, immersed in liquid, breaks your body down, sends your genetic makeup to another launch pad type of area where you're then reformed. So the entire book really has to do with this idea of when you regenerate your body, how much of your original soul and original person is lost. Do you ever come back feeling fully like the same person? Do you change? If you do change, how much do you change? It's really focused on that idea. And again, another one of those books where completely in love with the art. James Sherman was another name that I'd never heard of before either. And I'm really glad that now I see, when I did do a little bit of research on him, there wasn't a ton of comics that he did. I think he might have been another guy that got it from my research. I think might have gotten into advertising and things too. I can't really remember. And by the looks of it, let me just double check at the front. There's no real title page here. Story, Elaine Lee. Art, James Sherman. Design, Third Eye. Letters, editors. So, I mean, I'm assuming that James Sherman did the coloring as well, too, then. Um, beautiful stuff. Really, really nice. Again, I think it's that mix of European and North American style. And the sci-fi genre, I mean, obviously allows you to do a hell of a lot more than you can with more traditional comics. So you can get away with doing some bizarre stuff. I love that image of the guy being punched there. That's pretty great. The colors are fantastic. More pages. Love the blues and the pinks and stuff. So you follow this guy throughout, playing one side against the other and not really, you know, almost being impartial. And it's deals with like this kind of overlord, like the power that kind of, the government, I guess, the government's kind of power. So he's playing against them too, and he has an inside. He's got an inside friend now who kind of sticks with them throughout the whole story, which was surprising. And the introduction of those kind of peripheral characters are really well done as well, because they really are played at first like it's just somebody on the outskirts, and some of them play a little more into his life, and some of them obviously you don't see again. So I thought that was really well done. She's just got, like I said, she's just got a real handle on sucking me in completely into a world where this is one of those mini-series where I wish that there was more, you know. As much as I like that there was a beginning, middle, and end, and I don't have to dig for 1,000 more issues or 100 more issues, I kind of wish there was another mini-series, or that this was like a 6-issue mini-series, or we could follow him a little more. So I can't recommend this one enough. This one and 6 from Sirius out of our reviews today have been the ones that have stuck with me the most. Let's see if I can find another couple of pictures while we're listening to some of this music. There you go. Transmutation of Ike Garuda. Highly recommended. And I know a couple of you guys who routinely watch some of these videos, like Big Shot Comics, I know you'll appreciate this one. Sleepy Reader, I'm sure you'll get a kick out of this one too. And if you don't know Elaine Lee's work, Starstruck is definitely recommended. Like I said, it took me quite a while to kind of get through it, and at times it was a little daunting. Because it is really an all-encompassing, world-creating event of a comic, but definitely worth checking out. Thanks very much, guys. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you today. That's the last one of the day, and we'll see you soon.